In September, a report for the MIT was there. Like most of the AI initiatives are failing. Like almost I think 90% or somewhere 95%. Even they are having the best intention. So what can be the possible reason, or can you give a light on that point? Being an entrepreneur, you must be seeing around there are a lot of people failing.
Sure, Vikas. So you're right on your studies that even Forbes says that 70 to 95% of AI initiatives have been failing. When we say failing, that means there are not measurable results, or the projects are dying when these are at the stage of proof of concept. So these are the two reasons when we say that these are failed. So how we can prevent that? So I can tell my experience and with some research. There are four such reasons. One, when enterprises, organizations are doing implementation of AI, they are going just with the trend. They are going with a mindset that yes, we have to do it because tech says that, but they are not actually identifying the right business workflow where they should be implemented. This is the basic fundamental problem. So this means that analysis has to be done properly to avoid such reason of failure. And what can be the second? Second is, we all know that we are mostly consuming the AI. In fact, recent study says that India is now number one in consuming the AI. But are we building the AI? I don't think so. Rather, we are donating our data to AI agencies that, okay, you please make AI, give it to us, and please charge for that. So this is what Indian organizations are doing. But when I say second reason is that AI works on data quality and AI works on the algorithms. These are the two basic fundamentals, have been there for ages. But now, when we are in rush, following the just show off stuff, then we are just missing these two pieces big way. That we have data, we have unstructured, stupid data, and please make AI on top of it. This is another reason of failure. So these two reasons, there are many, but I think one more reason which I would say that our organizations are not putting right budgets. And when things are in research, then budget should be little open, not like close-ended, where if you fail, then they should boost your initiatives to take it forward, try another stuff, and then your chances are better. So these are the reasons.
So my next question is to Ren, we have to check and balance something like a responsibility. And most of the time, it is the argument that it is slow down the process, but it is improve the trust. So, how the decision making can be happen keeping in these two dimensions? Or if you have something related to Indian context, that will also be good.
Sure, it does. So I think I can relate with a couple of examples where we had deliveries and there was a pressure which is always there, right? So when we talk about data sensitivity, it is different for different departments. And when I talk about defense, you all understand, right? So defense wants AI to be implemented with no exposure to their data, but still want to have their own LLM. This is unimaginable situation, especially when you have to implement, you have to cut from the cloud. So they work on cloud-based data tunneling, where data gets ingested all the time and your training model gets better and better with time. So here comes the cloud. And when you imagine that your data is fenced, data is limited, and you have to still train your model the same speed. It is not actually practically possible. So in our example, we had to do a lot of education to our defense colleagues that okay, we can do with your limitations, but we have to do it gradually with your data sets, which will not be visible to the programmers, but we will still ingest it and make your LLM much stronger. And that will be fenced. So this was one example. Second example in education. So we built a solution where AI teachers are there. It's not just ChatGPT. Rather, every board, every college, every university have their own way of curriculums, and if those curriculums are not controlled, where hallucination is not controlled, where your test generation is not coming as per their standard, so your solution doesn't work. So we had to put such controls by doing the right customization of that LLM. So there are such examples which take a lot of analysis, lot of data sensitivity into consideration, and then follow the right regulations. I'll tell what I tell to my kids, that world belongs to the people who are going to be job provided, not the job seekers. So go take risk, be agile, because we are talking about agile. Agile gives you flexibility, that gives you courage to take risk. So whatever comes in your mind, try that, make mistakes, you will learn and you will grow.
Great input.
Great input from our panelists. I think it's a wonderful advices and suggestions people have given, because since last yesterday we are just looking towards the presentation and understanding the thing, but this is the real example and real things are coming from the experience of the people.